IVM.
DDLJ Gore कब हो गई?
Yeah.
Just
That's what.
say-
So
just say-
after he like Kajol runs away, he has a heart attack of sadness. That's what happens. You guys don't know this? That's an alternate ending that you didn't see. Like Sholay.
अच्छा.
Yeah, Rohan Sippy made it. Okay, I'll talk about Ramadhir Singh.
Oh yes,
From Gangs of Wasipur.
ये मेरी लिस्ट में था, मैंने आपसे शेयर करी थी क्या?
That's fine. It's all one list.
It's okay.
चल तू ले. नहीं ले.
ठीक है. Have you watched the film कसम पैदा करने वाले की? मिथुन and स्मिता पाटिल?
No.
Oh, you haven't? What a film, dude. What a fucking film.
This is Uncle G at comedy show. This is not even. My turn.
ये तो था ही
This is
नहीं.
your
ये तो छोड़ दो. ये वो
This
था.
is more evil.
ये वो था. Can you please tell me how an induction motor starts?
So we are just talking about the various ways a person. Shit, I just realized I'm wearing my hair. Okay. Shit. This is Thakur Tho Gayo.
No, this is
No,
fun.
this is
Keep
fun.
this in,
This is-
yes.
yeah, we'll keep
Okay.
it in. Yeah.
Guys, sorry. Sometimes I'm so involved in what we're talking about. And today, what we're talking about is related to these laughs.
Yes.
What laugh makes a satisfying villain? No, not exactly. What makes a satisfying villain? A laugh is definitely a part of it.
But that's not a bad topic, huh? Just bookmark it for future episode. What laughs makes a good villain?
Good villain.
Yeah.
What laughs make a good villain?
Yeah.
Or what taglines like make a good villain? Like Dil Garden Garden ho gaya is one of my favorite lines ever anyone has ever said in cinema, dude.
Who said it?
Gulshan Grover in International Khiladi.
Okay.
Yeah.
For the first time, the what do you call, Bollywood buff is not coming out of Snayhil but out of you.
Hey man, sometimes
International
I have my moments of defending bad movies. So what we're talking about today on this episode is the most satisfying villain deaths
Yes.
in movies. Or
Yes.
character deaths. Most satisfying character
Yeah,
deaths.
I was told character, so one of my choices is
Not a villain.
arguable.
yeah.
ठीक है. So trigger warning देना है क्या? Because you're talking about deaths.
वो trigger ही तुम्हारा trigger होगा. Like Jawan.
But these are on-screen deaths. we're
Yeah.
talking
Okay, we'll talk about
fictional
how we
deaths.
arrived at this, right?
Yeah.
Because we didn't
Jawan-
have any other topic.
Jawan had Vijay Sethupathi
Yes.
playing the villain, and we in our review, you can check out our review. We talked about how it wasn't as
Satisfying a
a
death.
villain,
Yeah.
and by extension a villain death, because you
Yes.
didn't get as intimidated or as scared by the villain that
Yeah.
the death wasn't as big a payoff as he would have liked it to be.
Yeah.
And so that got us thinking, okay, what other things can we compare this to, right? Like what else is a good villain death? Like right off the bat, Gabar
Yeah.
from Sholay is the archetype good villain death of how to
But
make
it wasn't a death actually. He was handed over to the police.
Yeah, that's true.
Which
but
is, I mean,
to be hung only, no?
Kapoor is one of my
Yeah.
entries. So we'll come to that.
Exactly. So,
Okay.
so you understand, like, okay, there are like these.
Yeah, iconic villain
Yeah.
and iconic villain ends.
Correct. So what comes? How do you arrive at that moment?
Great. Works.
Right? That's the question, and that's the character of the villain.
कौन सी मौत देख के आपको ताली बजाने का
Yes,
मन
you're
करता
like,
है?
yes,
सही
that's
मारा है.
it.
Yeah,
That's
like
the
so
one, that's
वो क्या कहते हैं, मनी हाइस्ट में भी ना जैसे एक कैरेक्टर था जो
फिर Money
अच्छा
Heist, भाई,
सॉरी
कितना
यार
Money Heist देखते हैं?
Guys, we're talking about Gabbar, not Gabbar is back.
और जवान.
नहीं ठीक है ओके
But no, go ahead. Complete your point.
उसमें
Spoiler alert for Money Heist.
हाँ तो उसमें एक कैरेक्टर है जिसकी डेथ के लिए ना लोग सीजन 1 से बोल रहे थे कि इस कैरेक्टर को मार क्यों नहीं रहे हो आप लोग
Like Joffrey from Game of
Joffrey
Thrones.
from Game of
Joffrey from
Thrones,
Game of
yeah.
Thrones. So like people had started hating that character so much that they were like, we are just waiting for this guy, this character's
To
death,
die, yeah.
and he doesn't die.
The entire series is done.
Yeah, the
Oh
entire
shit, no
series.
payoff.
Is he or she still alive?
Yeah, matlab like yeah,
In the
in the
show.
series,
In the show,
yeah.
Imagine. So how many seasons of Money Heist?
4.
fourth season money.
Yeah.
It's done.
Imagine.
It's done. It's
So
done.
till the end, he never dies.
No, till the end, he never.
Dude, people who've been following the show from season 1, like, dude, when the fuck is this guy gonna fucking bite the bullet?
Yeah, he doesn't die. The entire show.
Okay, hilarious.
I guess he doesn't. Yeah.
Oh well. So ours is a different episode. Talking about how they died and why they died.
Yeah.
So what makes a good satisfying villain death? You have to basically hate the villain,
Hate
right?
the character. Fully hate the character.
So basically, to arrive at a satisfying villain death, you have to really hate the villain, right? So how do you hate a villain? What is the most hated villain?
No, so
in your opinion?
the interesting thing is, so a villain gets the entire movie to inflict his or her pain, right?
Yeah, true.
We are watching them commit atrocities throughout whatever 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
That death has that one moment has to be worthy enough कि तूने 2.5 घंटा जो ऐसा हमको पेन दिया है ना,
Yeah.
उसका ऐसे उसका ये उभर के आना चाहिए उसका,
Yeah.
जो क्या कहते हैं यार उसको, redemption.
Redemption.
Lethargy. What do you call that?
Lethargy तो नहीं
It's an
कहते.
L word, no?
Pata nahi, redemption basically is
yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean. So Gabar you mentioned, and Gabar is one of my entries in the list. And the interesting thing about that is, like Snehil mentioned, in the original Sholay cut, he gets handed over to the police.
Yeah.
But there was an alternate cut where
Called
Gabar...
Ram Gopal Varma ki Aag.
No. Much better than that, directed by Rohan Sippy himself, where Thakur wears spiked shoes
Yeah.
with thorns and actually jumps on Gabbar's face repeatedly.
What?
Yes.
With
and
spiked
this-
shoes?
Yes. So that he completely
Smashes the
Smashes
fuck out of him. I'm like,
It was either feet or he could have worn a thing on his face.
and I think
और पीछे rock metal बज रहा है.
they even cut to, I think, Gabbar's mangled face.
Oh shit.
Oh,
And
dude.
because of that. So, which is why the censor board had a problem with the amount of violence shown in that ending.
Okay.
So then Rohan Sippy was like, no, I need to have
Oh,
another
tone it
ending,
down a bit.
Tone it down a bit. But कुछ फिल्म रील्स उस टाइम पे वही वाली पहुंच गई थी, ओरिजिनल एंडिंग वाली. सो इफ यू हियर राजू श्रीवास्तव's whole joke parody about Sholay,
Yeah.
he has this thing where Gajodhar is describing के और जो ठाकुर रहा वो ऐसा कीला वाला जूता पहना रहा और
Oh
गजगजाए दिया.
yeah. I've seen this. Oh shit. Yes.
गब्बर के छाती पे एकदम गजगजाए दिया.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, wow.
So that's a satisfying part, because you see Gabbar
Yeah.
commit genocide,
Yeah.
killing families,
Yeah.
killing a whole town
Correct.
and everything. And all these characters have held on to taking revenge for 3 hours. तो अब क्या satisfying होगा कि
You
उसकी
think that cut must exist somewhere, no?
it's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube. Okay,
can watch it on
guys, go
YouTube.
check
Oh
it out.
damn. I'll watch it. I haven't watched it yet.
Please watch it.
I will watch it.
And
Nice.
I'll make a version of Sholay with that cut in the actual movie, and I'll release it also, guys. Watch it on my YouTube channel. yeah.
You became an editor?
Hey man, I can do a lot of things.
Okay,
dude.
sure.
You want me to sing?
That is for the songs which killed you episode.
Oh, that's the most satisfying villain.
Yes.
Songs.
Death in songs. This will be like one in history. So okay, so Gabbar is
Gabbar,
definitely one of
yeah.
them. Who would you say, man, if you had to?
मेरी एक एंट्री है जो मेरी लिस्ट में है, वो है कबीर बेदीज कैरेक्टर फ्रॉम खून भरी मांग.
क्या
ओह
Wow. Yeah.
Please describe the ending, the killing.
क्या ही सेटिस्फैक्शन है भाई वो कैरेक्टर की मौत. द थिंग इज कि सो आपने देखी है खून भरी मांग अंतरिक्ष भाई?
नहीं, मैंने नहीं.
आपने देखी है खून भरी मांग?
हाँ, मैंने एपिसोड किया है. Has it aged well?
He's done an episode, but he's not seen it.
तो भाई खून भरी मांग का स्टोरी मोस्टली ये है कि कबीर बेदी का जो कैरेक्टर है, ही मैरीज रेखा का कैरेक्टर हु इज वेरी वेल्दी बट शी इज नॉट कन्वेंशनली गुड लुक
And she's a widow.
एंड शी इज अ विडो.
Rekha is not conventionally.
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
exactly.
Please watch the film to understand
ठीक है.
this.
So he marries her and then उसका सारा पैसा उसके पास आ जाता है and then he has
ना. पैसा आने के लिए.
पैसा आने के लिए, हाँ वही कह रहा हूँ, ताकि उसके पास सारा पैसा आ जाए. एंड देन ही हैज एन अफेयर विद एन अप एंड कमिंग मॉडल हु इज कन्वेंशनली हॉट एंड कन्वेंशनली गुड लुकिंग, एंड बोथ ऑफ देम प्लान टू किल रेखाज कैरेक्टर, ताकि जो सारा पैसा है रेखा के नाम पे वो सारा कबीर बेदी के पास आ जाए. राइट. तो
How does he plan to kill
हाउ डज
kill
ही
her?
प्लान टू किल हर इज दैट वो उसे एक जगह पे बोटिंग ले जाता है जहाँ पे क्रोकोडाइल्स हैं. and then she sees a crocodile and she gets very excited कि oh crocodile है, wow, I'll click pictures and all, and he pushes her down from the boat.
Oh wow.
And crocodile मतलब
खा लेता है और क्या?
खा लेता है, बट एंड इससे उसको पैसा मिल जाता है सारा, एंड ही इज वेरी हैप्पी विद द अप एंड कमिंग मॉडल. बट बाद में हमें पता चलता है कि क्रोकोडाइल ने उसे पूरी तरीके से मारा नहीं था, उसको बस बहुत खराब तरीके से जख्मी करके किसी शोर पे वो लाइक क्या कहते हैं उसे, वॉश आउट हो जाती है, क्या कहते हैं उस चीज को, वॉश अशोर. हाँ ठीक है, तो वहां पे जैसे
वन वेरी काइंडली ओल्ड मैन,
या जैसे जवान में उसको वहां से वो पिक कर लेते हैं और उसका सब ठीक करते हैं. सेम हैपेंस विद हर एंड शी गेट्स अ प्लास्टिक सर्जरी डन, एंड
देन यू गेट हॉट रेखा आफ्टर प्लास्टिक सर्जरी.
ठीक है, एंड देन शी कम्स
जैसी कोई नहीं.
and then she comes back into Kabir Bedi's life, and now she is the up and coming hot model.
But Kabir Bedi doesn't recognize her. He's like, who's this hot woman? Oh my god, I want her.
Really?
Yeah, and then वो उसके प्यार में पड़ जाता है, and then she plots कि मैं इसको कैसे मारूंगी, और फिर वो उसे
crocodile
उसी लेक पे लेके जाती है और उसी क्रोकोडाइल के सामने फेंक देती है.
Like the same crocodile.
Same croc.
How many years have gone by? Like how many years, man? It's a crocodile.
Few months. Yeah.
Crocodiles do have long life. Fair.
Bro, I can't tell you how amazing it is. जब वो वाटरफॉल के ऊपर से उसे घोड़े पे ऐसे दौड़ा रही है, हंटर मार के वो नीचे गिरता है क्रोकोडाइल पे और उसको ऐसे देख रही है.
And they used to do this thing in old Hindi films which they've stopped doing. I don't know why. When they had to show death in water, वो पानी का कलर लाल कर देते थे.
हाँ.
तो पता चलता था
ये खून निकला है, ये खत्म हो गया है यहाँ पे.
There was one of my favorites is actually Amrish Puri. I'm going to talk about as a person because he had a lot of these. He had a lot of these very satisfying villain deaths.
Because he was one of the most iconic.
Yeah,
most
exactly.
iconic villains. Yeah.
The movie which I actually like his death the most in is not exactly an Indian movie.
Okay.
It's Indiana Jones. So it's Indiana movie.
Okay.
Temple of Doom. Indiana Jones and Temple of Doom.
Yeah.
Amrish Puri plays a horrific, awesome villain. Kind of has Abbas's haircut and all that. Okay, he's great. His introduction scene is him basically plucking someone's heart out from a living man's body.
Heart,
Fucking awesome. Okay. Look at it. Great. It is awesome. He is awesome.
There is an action figure of Amrish Puri, Indiana Jones holding a heart in his hand, and it's one of the best selling action figures of all time.
Like soldier, like a G.I. Joe type action figure.
Yeah.
So then finally when he dies is before that you've already seen the melting face happen before that. The melting like you open like this thing.
That was in the first movie.
Oh, that was in the first movie. Yeah. So in this movie they are on like this huge bridge, and Indiana's like, okay, go meet your Kali, because he's a Bhakt of Kali Ma. Okay, and Hindi mein wo baat karta hai. By the way, in an English movie, Amrish Puri says Hindi dialogues. It's subtitled or what have you. Damn cool. So how he dies, he meets his demise, is they're on like this rope bridge, and Indy just cuts the ropes. Like, go meet your Kali now, and like fucking just cuts the ropes. And Amrish Puri suddenly like, "Arey, kya kar rahe ho tum? Kya karne ja raha hai?" Okay, then he has to like hold on to the rope, and he's about to fall, and they have a struggling match because they're trying to get a hold of the golden ball thingies.
I mean, not what it sounds
It's what it is, dude. They're like, there's some monuments in a bag.
It's an idol, I think.
Huh?
Isn't it an idol?
It's an idol of sorts, but there are like 3 different pieces of it in a bag, and they are like wrestling for the bag, and then it falls, and then Amrish Puri falls with it, and that's the whole thing. And maybe there are crocodiles in the sea, so you know it all comes back together.
So he falls over, basically.
He falls over, basically. He falls down.
Falls from the...
After hanging for a bit. Very similar to his Badshah death.
Bachi.
He also falls from the top. No, actually, Badshah mein he gets blown up.
Yeah, that's
true. He gets blown up, yeah.
But why did this death stand out to you?
Because they introduce Amrish Puri's character in such a way, they build a character in such a way that you really despise this god, like fake god man, fake like rituals, doing tantric kind of god man. And throughout the movie, he is shown as this really scary figure.
Yeah, and he's going to sacrifice small children. That's the whole premise.
Correct. So, very cool. Check out this one if you want. Another Amrish Puri one, if I can quickly go through before I get back to you guys, is DDLJ. He died in DDLs. No, he didn't. I'm just joking. He does it every way. He died in Nayak.
कुलजीत भी नहीं
Yeah,
मरा
yeah.
DDL.
I was like दिलजीत गौर दिलजीत कह रहा हूँ DDLJ गौर कब हो गई?
Yeah.
Uh,
That's
just
what.
say-
So
just say-
after he like Kajol runs away, he has a heart attack of sadness. That's what happens. You guys don't know this? That's an alternate ending that you didn't see. Like Sholay.
अच्छा
Yeah, Rohan Sippy made it.
उसके लिए ट्रेन रोकनी पड़ी होगी मगर इसके लिए रोक लिया राज भाग रहा था तब नहीं रोका
No. I meant to say Nayak.
Nayak check out
Nayak
the
is
episode
awesome.
of Has It Aged
Abbe,
Well
Yeah, correct. It just came out
with
like a couple of weeks
Mangalam
back.
streaming right now.
Yeah, correct. Let's see. There are other movies that he can plug.
I mean Khunvari Wang Nayak you guys are doing
Yeah,
my
yeah.
ads so.
But yes, so in Nayak,
Yeah.
he again meets a very awesome and one of the most, by the way, villainous entries in my opinion is Amrish Puri in Nayak. You know why? He is introduced.
Yeah,
One of the
yeah,
initial scenes is him being introduced by some fan comes up to him. He's like at this thing.
Oh yes.
Some
Oh,
fan comes
shit.
up to him
Yeah.
and basically wants to shake his hand. Was very excited to meet this mantri, this politician, CM basically, right?
Yeah.
And basically while trying to like in the scuffle, scratches him on his knuckle or somewhere on his hand or something. And this guy's like, "Arey, kya scratch kaise kiya?" Okay. So this guy says, "Acha, usko bulao." They calls him. He sits in his car. Amrish Puri sits in his car. The car starts moving. He shakes the fan's hand outside the window of the car. Okay. And then while the car starts speeding up, this guy breaks his hand. Okay, and the guy
शीशा
just
ऊपर
shrieking.
करते वो उसको हाथ अटका देता है and then
Very
he just-
villainous, dude.
There
Very
is a
villainous.
larger meaning to that. Did you get that? If you remember,
No, I don't.
he's there at the event to inaugurate a statue of Baba Ambedkar, who fought for untouchability all his life, and he's pissed because the guy touched him and scratched him, and then he breaks his hand.
Oh shit, dude.
For analysis
So, yeah.
like this, check out.
That's crazy. So yeah, that was a very villainous
Yeah,
introduction.
yeah.
And to see him finally get his comeuppance.
and
That
that
was
too
pretty
through politics and deceit.
No, in the end it was deceit more than
हाँ,
politics less.
वही।
He just shot him. dude.
तो वही ना कि मतलब वो
shot himself
पहले
in front.
अपने आप को मार देता है और
Yeah, yeah.
बंदूक जो है वो
Yeah.
अमरीश पुरी के हाथ में देता है और गार्ड्स को बुलाता है कि इन्होंने
हाँ,
मुझे
हाँ,
शूट
हाँ.
किया
But
इसलिए
I
मुझे
have-
सेल्फ डिफेंस में मारना पड़ा.
Exactly. So I have a question here. Is in that moment doesn't Anil Kapoor then become
The
thing
villain
that
in
the
a way.
villain that he
Yeah,
despises?
correct.
Yeah.
तो वो
So who actually died?
You either die a hero or listen
Live
yourself
long
long
enough
enough.
to
वो
be-
एंड में कहता तो है कि आखिर आप लोगों ने भी मुझे
मुझे
अपने
बना ही
जैसा
दिया.
बना ही दिया.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in
But
the
yeah,
end
that was-
Amrish Puri wins.
Yeah.
Amrish Puri.
Always.
Yeah,
always.
correct.
Amrish Puri wins always.
Amrish Puri in DDLJ though. Sad what happened. Sad what happened.
But
Abbas,
I
yeah, what
have
else?
another one on my list, which is Anupam Kher in Karma.
Ooh.
I have not seen Karma.
Yes, that one. See,
He gets shot to death.
so the thing is, no, he doesn't. But the thing is कि उसका उस कैरेक्टर का एक्चुअल डेथ से बेटर है उस डेथ तक का बिल्डअप. वो बिल्डअप इतना कमाल है. सो इट्स अ वेरी पेट्रियोटिक फिल्म कर्मा.
Patriotic Max.
पेट्रियोटिक मैक्स
हाँ.
मतलब
What's it about?
पेट्रियोटिज्म.
No.
अरे I mean it's a very कैसे
क्या
describe
मतलब वो
करें, हाँ.
आपके लिए 2 लाइन में पेट्रियोटिक मूवी का प्लॉट क्या होगा?
झंडा लहराएगा.
वही है.
वो मतलब
वो
वो
तो
हर
बहुत
scene
बड़ी
में
है. वो हर सीन में है.
Okay.
हर कोई देश के लिए मर मिटने के लिए
हाँ,
तैयार
मर
है
मिटने के लिए तैयार
और
है.
अनुपम खेर इज डॉक्टर डैंग, right?
Dr. Dang.
And he's literally his only aim is to destroy India.
Destroy India.
Oh, this is Jackie Shroff.
Yeah,
and
Dilip
Anil
Kumar.
Kumar. Dilip
Bro,
Kumar.
what a cast!
Oh,
Dilip
I know
Kumar,
this movie.
Jackie Shroff, Anil Kapoor, Shri
Yeah.
Devi. Who plays the mother?
I don't remember.
It says,
मतलब I remember her
it
by
says-
face. I don't remember
The
her by
plot is
name.
to avenge an insult. A terrorist has a jailer's family killed. Determined to avenge the killings, he recruits 3 death row prisoners to assist him. Oh, that's a good plot. bro.
That's and Naseeruddin Shah.
Naseeruddin Shah.
Who very famously sacrifices himself to save the nation. Dara Singh is also there in the film. He also
Playing Hanuman.
no, he dies while holding the flag high, like is like
There you go.
मैं मर जाऊंगा but झंडा नीचे नहीं होना
हाँ.
चाहिए. So it's patriotism pro max. ठीक है. And through the film आपके अंदर ये ना हर सीन में ये फिल्म आपके अंदर वो patriotism जगाती है और ऐसा हो ही नहीं सकता कि आपके अंदर ना जागे
गाना सुना होगा
patriotism.
दिल दिया है
जान भी देंगे ए वतन तेरे लिए.
अंतरिक्ष हाँ बोला हाँ
I guess.
So So that's from this film. So Dr. Dang is basically out to destroy our nation, India only, and this guy Dilip Kumar is a retired jailer, जिसकी वाइफ किसी सदमे की वजह से अब बोल नहीं पाती है. Right, and this also follows the famous Bollywood trope where end में जब एकदम crunch situation है तो उसके गले से आवाज निकल जाती है. ठीक है,
replicated in Bajrangi Bhaijaan,
in Bajrangi Bhaijaan, in many
Koila.
Yeah, and in Koila, of course. तो वो भी scene है. And then when he gets to know कि Dr. Dang के ये इरादे हैं, he's like मैं 3 ऐसे prisoners को अपनी टीम में शामिल करूंगा जिनको death sentence मिला हुआ है, जिनके पास actually जीने के लिए.
He was Amanda Waller before
Amanda
Waller.
तो basically making her suicide squad.
तो वो सीन होता है. And then and those 3 prisoners are Anil Kapoor, Jackie Shroff and Naziruddin Shah. तो वो इनको ये मिशन समझाता है एंड कि हमें डॉक्टर डैंग को हराना ही होगा वगैरह वगैरह. एंड देन देयर इज दिस एंटायर फिल्म की हाउ डॉक्टर डैंग इज सो फिरोशियस एंड सो डेंजरस, सो दिस सो दैट, कोई उसको हरा नहीं सकता. एंड ही हैज एन एंटायर क्या कहते हैं उसे, हाइड आउट ऑफ सॉर्ट्स व्हिच इज नॉट एग्जैक्टली अ हाइड आउट बिकॉज इट्स सो फकिंग ह्यूज. तो वो सब चल रहा है एंड वहाँ पे ये 4 लोग आ जाते हैं और सब कुछ खत्म कर देते हैं. द बेस्ट सीन इज डॉक्टर, सब कुछ खत्म हो चुका है, डॉक्टर डैंग बेचारा अकेला बचा और उसके 2-4 और सिपाही. एंड दिलीप कुमार के हाथ में मशीन गन है.
ओके,
ठीक है. और वो डॉक्टर डैंग अपने आप को बचाने के लिए, वो नहीं होता आप एकदम से मुड़ जाते हो टाइप्स, वो मुड़ता है और दीवार के ऊपर ऐसा उल्टा खड़ा हो जाता है. ठीक है. एंड दिलीप कुमार अपनी मशीन गन से धड़ 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 करके दीवार पे उसको मारता है. एंड वो कैमरा पैन करते हैं तो वो मशीन गन की गोलियां इंडिया के मैप मैप बना देता है बुलेट से, और मैप के बीच में डॉक्टर डैंग है, सिंबलाइजिंग की यू नो
इसको डिस्ट्रॉय करने जाओगे तो
दैट. एंड देन टुवर्ड्स द एंड जब डॉक्टर डैंग मर जाता है, जो जैसे वो एग्जैक्टली मरता है इसकी, वो अपने हाइड आउट की छत पे जाता है एंड उसका एक प्लेन आता है और उस पे नीचे लैडर वो नीचे फेंकता है और डॉक्टर डैंग उस पे चढ़ रहा होता है और श्रीदेवी दिलीप कुमार को मशीन गन देती है फिर से कि लो. ठीक है. और फिर वो मशीन गन से पहले डॉक्टर डैंग को मारता है हवा में और फिर उसी मशीन गन से प्लेन भी उड़ा देता है. ठीक है. एंड डॉक्टर डैंग फॉल्स डाउन. जहां वो गिरता है एकदम ही वो इंडिया जो बनाया था ना मशीन गन के उसके जस्ट सामने गिरता है. एंड कैमरा नीचे डॉक्टर डैंग को दिखा रहा है, फिर कैमरा धीरे से ऊपर पैन होता है और ऊपर इंडिया आता है. और उस इंडिया वाले झंडे में जहाँ पे जेलर दिलीप कुमार की वाइफ को उन लोग ने कैप्चर करके रखा हुआ था, जो बोल नहीं पाती और एंड में चिल्ला देती है शी वॉक्स इन, और फिर वो इंडिया के झंडे के बीच में खड़ी हो जाती है. सो इट्स बेसिकली मैप के बीच, हाँ सॉरी झंडे नहीं, मैप के बीच में. सो इट्स भारत माता एंड नीचे विलन जो है वो उनके चरणों में मरा हुआ है. Damn son,
they don't make movies like this anymore.
Bro, I swear, ये है movies.
There's a reason for it.
If ever there was a time for it to make a comeback, it is now.
It is now. Please, someone make a movie like this.
It's called Jawan.
उस सेतुपति के फ्रेम में आया नहीं.
Bro, what a sequence. What a sequence.
My next pick is also a patriotic film. So when the defense minister is killed in Rang De Basanti, that is my it's a very satisfying, that because again we see
Madhavan. Was this the controversial one?
No, the controversial is yet to come. I'll save that for the end. Because we see Madhavan's plane crashing.
Oh yeah.
The MiG, everything.
Oh,
and we've hung out with these friends for so long that suddenly उनमें से कोई एक गया है.
Yeah.
And then the defense minister saying कि इसमें foreign हाथ है, हमारा तो कुछ है ही नहीं.
And कि वो
sorry.
He was not a trained
pilot. Sorry. The reasoning for the defense minister that they say is foreign hand. But हाँ जो गुस्सा आता है ना कि नौसिखिया पायलट बता दिया, ऐसे कैरेक्टर को जो देश के लिए लड़ रहा है, बोल रहा है कि देश को इम्प्रूव किया जा सकता है, ये वो
ऊपर से उसके बयान से जस्ट पहले वो न्यूज़ पीस का क्लिप आता है जिसमें वो कहती है कि वो अपने आप को इजेक्ट करके बचा सकते थे, बट अगर वो ऐसा करते तो वो एक शहर के ऊपर प्लेन जाता और तो उन्होंने उन लोग को बचाने के लिए खुद को सैक्रिफाइस कर दिया. कट टू सेकंड सीन वो कह रहा है कि ये तो नौसिखिया पायलट था.
So the fact that is a very pivotal moment because it won't work because our heroes are taking a decision to kill someone, right?
Yeah,
Which you don't associate with heroism.
Yeah.
But because the villain is we hate the villain so much that in that moment we're like, हाँ मार साले को. We also want him to die.
और
right?
this is one of those villains जो
That's
actually
right,
movie
right.
में villain
इतना
arc में
है भी
नहीं है.
हाँ,
वो
exactly.
एक सीन में बोलता है घटिया बात एंड वेल लाइक खत्म करो इसको चलो
Yeah.
और नहीं चाहिए.
I remember I was watched the movie Rang De Basanti in Bangalore with a group full of college students, and it actually got an applause when the defense minister was killed.
Oh wow,
I was
that's
like,
cool.
okay.
Nice.
So yeah, that was my other pick.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what.
I can talk about a few, man. Okay, I'll talk about Ramadhir Singh.
Oh yes,
From Gangs of Wasseypur.
ये मेरी लिस्ट में था, मैंने आपसे शेयर करी थी क्या?
That's fine. It's all one list.
It's okay.
चल तू ले. नहीं ले. नहीं ठीक है. For 2 movies.
Yeah,
we have hated this
I
man.
swear.
Yes.
I swear.
For 2 movies released in 1 year. So for 1 entire year.
in 1 month.
We have hated this man. Basically, Ramadhir Singh, I mean, what do I need to say about Gangs of Wasseypur?
I
Really,
swear,
that has been
bro.
said. Really, quite a hated villain. Really screws up Manoj Bajpayee's the father's life.
Yeah.
Then goes ahead and screws up the son's life also.
And then he's now about to screw
Then
up
he-
the son's life.
Yeah, his own son's life also he screws up because doesn't believe in him.
तो भाई मतलब 3 जनरेशन को खराब किया. वो पहले मनोज वाजपेयी के फादर को which was played by
Okay, yeah.
जयदीप अहलावत. जयदीप अहलावत पहले उसका लाइफ खराब किया, फिर मनोज वाजपेयी का लाइफ खराब किया,
Yeah.
फिर
नवाजुद्दीन.
अब नवाजुद्दीन का लाइफ खराब कर रहा था.
Correct. So by the time but also the payoff at the end when he dies
Oh.
is one of you grin.
Yes.
Like year to year, you're just like, wow, that's awesome. Yes, shoot him more, dude, on the fucking pot. Just shooting the
Yeah, there
fuck
is
out.
और
something
पीछे
very
गाना बज रहा होता है,
Yeah.
पीछे गाना बज रहा होता है.
Yeah, it's great. The badass.
You know
one
what
of the
Kashyap
most
said
badass.
about that, right? कि
What?
वो जितना खून उस सीन में दिखाया है उतना खून शायद ह्यूमन बॉडी में होता भी नहीं
Yeah,
है,
yeah,
but they had to
correct,
show
correct.
just for that revenge
Yeah.
to come up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Nawaz is smiling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nawaz is like,
You
इससे
feel
ज़्यादा
it, dude.
satisfaction.
Yeah. You feel it, man. The entire
We
sequence
sound
is
like
great.
psychopaths in this episode, but it's
It's great, dude. What are you going
Guys, we're talking about villain deaths.
Yeah,
It's
what is this?
it's at its characters.
But Amrish Puri in DDL say what? Was
I really want to see that cut now.
fantastic. He just goes, Ja Simran Ja. Simran's running away. She doesn't look yet.
Imagine Simran still just
Simran's
running away.
Sorry. Sanjay Dutt, Kancha China, Agneepath.
Yes.
So by the time Hrithik gets to him, you've seen Agneepath, right?
No, that's one blind
No,
spot.
that's
in
fine.
my-
No, nobody.
my
No.
life, Yes.
So basically,
हाँ.
एक
Sanjay
second,
Dutt.
आपने दोनों अग्निपथ देखी या सिर्फ ऋतिक वाली ने देखी?
मैंने पहली वाली देखी है काफी हद तक, but the second one I've pretty much not seen at all.
That's fine. मैंने
My bad,
मैंने सिर्फ
guys.
ऋतिक वाली देखी है.
मैंने दोनों देखी है. हाँ.
Okay, मतलब शो ऑफ कर ले, ठीक है.
So then Amansi tells us why he likes it. You'll be able to tell us how similar or different it is from the original Death.
ठीक है मतलब हाँ. okay.
Yeah, but I've heard that the emotion is still the same. You still want.
या दोनों में
Yeah.
ना कांचा चीना का ट्रीटमेंट बहुत अलग है.
Okay.
Yeah.
तो दूसरे
This
वाले
one is a lot more brutal.
हाँ दूसरे वाले
Yeah.
कांचा चीना. So पहला वाला कांचा चीना is very
Danny Denzong.
Danny Denzong.
Yeah.
He's very like classy, like
got it.
with the pool in front of his house and all of that.
इसमें Voldemort
तो
है.
इसमें वो Voldemort है. हाँ.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically. And he has made the protagonist's life hell. Killed his father. Basically, and also has attempted various ways of getting rid of other loved people
Yeah.
in Hrithik's life.
इसमें भी पंकज
that whole
त्रिपाठी है, by the
sequence
way.
also.
How does
at
he
the
die?
end. He dies through like fighting only.
Okay.
But like very like Hrithik has almost like lost, that kind of fighting where it seems like physically Sanjay Dutt is gonna beat his ass.
Yeah.
The entire sequence feels like that until there's one moment and he gets the upper hand, and after that, and then like makes him hang, and the entire villagers come, and like everyone's looking at this. The mother's celebrating. Yes, मेरा बेटा murder.
अरे मर्डर नहीं, रिवेंज लिया अपने पापा का.
मर्डर ही हुआ ना भाई. तो
बट उससे
Says
ज्यादा
the guy जो अभी बता रहा था भाई भारत माँ आती है और उनके कदम पे टेररिस्ट पड़ा हुआ है.
ऑफ कोर्स मैं तो यहाँ भी माँ को डिफेंड ही कर रहा हूँ. बट भाई उससे सो द थिंग इज
so also but Sanjay Dutt plays this part to perfection. He is intimidating, scary, dude. You will see that face after watching the movie. You will have nightmares with that face, dude. You cannot not have that. You know, he aced it. So by the time he actually meets his end, you fucking love the fact that he's meeting his end. You want to see more of the character also. You start to see the character go because he's so awesome. But man, that was very
so the thing is कि एक तो वो है ना वो ऋतिक का फेमस करके जो वो गुस्सा दिखाता है,
that entire last scene he's just shaking his head.
ठीक है, तो it's that. So
it's also very similar to if you've seen Shamshera. That's what Ranbir does the entire movie.
Yeah,
he's just doing.
So the thing is कि
you lost me at if you saw Shamshera
and got you back at Ranbir. Okay.
तो the thing is उससे भी ज्यादा satisfying death मुझे उसी मूवी में ऋषि कपूर की लगती है.
Okay.
ऋषि कपूर का जो कैरेक्टर है उसके अंदर रॉफ लाला का कैरेक्टर है. Anyway, so I'll come to that. This was on my list. But जैसे आपने कांचा चीना की बात करी, so कांचा चीना का क्या है ना, कांचा चीना इज अ विलन जो हम लोग ने शुरू से उस मूवी के स्टार्टिंग से ही देखा है. कांचा चीना इज द रीजन व्हाई ऋतिक्स फैमिली हैड टू लीव मांडवा. ठीक है, वो मांडवा से जाके मुंबई आते हैं एंड देन दैट इज व्हेन ही रियलाइजेस कि यू नो आई नीड टू पहलवान. सो एक वो कहता है कि एक नॉर्मल इंसान का पहलवान से हार जाना प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, बट वो ये नहीं कह सकता कि मैं पहलवान से हार गया. नहीं, आई थिंक वो कुछ और बोलता है. मैंने मतलब बट इट्स समथिंग अलोंग दीज लाइंस, बट आई वोंट लाइक से द डायलॉग. या तो इज लाइक कि पहलवान से लड़ने के लिए पहले आपका पहलवान होना जरूरी है. तो दिस इज मोर और लेस समथिंग व्हाट ऋतिक के फादर ने ऋतिक को बचपन में बताया था.
तो लाइक कैचिंग अ थीफ विद अ थीफ, व्हाट वाज दैट?
We're all forgetting
fighting
that.
fire with fire.
So the thing is कि वो ये कहता है कि मुझे कांचा चीना को हराना तो पहले मुझे उतना पावरफुल बनना पड़ेगा. और वो
लोहा ही लोहे को काटता
है. और वो उतना पावरफुल बनने के लिए वो रॉफ लाला का गैंग ज्वाइन करता है, जो मुंबई में उस टाइम पे कोकेन स्मगलर तो था ही, कोकेन या हेरोइन स्मगलर तो था ही, बट उस टाइम पे वो गर्ल चाइल्ड ट्रैफिकिंग करता था. एंड वहाँ से यू स्टार्ट हेटिंग द कैरेक्टर. सो स्टार्टिंग में रॉफ लाला को उन्होंने ऋतिक के साइड पे बहुत ह्यूमन सा दिखाया है कि यू नो कि इसने मेरी एक बारी जान बचाई थी, ये किया था, वो किया था, वगैरह वगैरह वगैरह, मेरे बेटे की जान बचाई थी. बट इन ओरिजिनलिटी तो वो कैरेक्टर घटिया ही है ना. ठीक है. एंड व्हेन टुवर्ड्स द एंड ही गेट्स टू नो कि ऋतिक ही है जो मेरा बिजनेस टेक ओवर करने की कोशिश कर रहा है, इसी ने मेरे बेटे को मारा है, वगैरह वगैरह वगैरह, वो ऋतिक की एक छोटी बहन को अपनी मार्केट में ले आता है. एंड ऋतिक को जब पता लगती है ये बात, तो वो अपनी पूरी आर्मी लेके आता है और उसको मारता है, और पूरे क्राउड के बीच में वो लड़ रहा है ऋषि कपूर से. एंड उधर उसकी माँ है, उसकी छोटी बहन है, एंड देन उसकी छोटी बहन उसकी माँ से पूछ रही है बार कि ये कौन है माँ, ये मेरे लिए क्यों लड़ रहा है, क्यों लड़. तो ये वहाँ क्रिसेंडो बिल्ड हो रहा है. यहाँ पे ऋतिक जो है वो ऋषि कपूर को मार रहा है और उसको ना पानी में वो डाल देता है, उसका मुंह डाल देता है. एंड वो उसको बोलता है अब्बू चुप, क्योंकि वो उसे अब्बू बुलाता है शुरू से, कहता है अब्बा जान चुप हो जाओ, चुप हो जाओ, चुप हो जाओ, बार बार मत बोलो. और वो बार बार उसको क्या कहते हैं, इंटाइस कर रहा है, इंसाइट कर रहा है. क्या इंसाइट ही कहते हैं ना, जो भी वो सॉरी जो भी उसको और ट्रिगर कर रहा है उसको. वो कि अगर मेरे बेटे का वो ना चल रहा होता तो मैं इसको अपने बिस्तर पर ले जाता, ये कर. तो यू स्टार्ट हेटिंग कि ये सब बातें कैसे बोल रहा है ये. यहाँ उसकी माँ और उसकी बहन वाला सीक्वेंस का क्रिसेंडो बिल्ड हो रहा है. यहाँ ऋषि कपूर क्या 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 बोल रहा है वो बिल्ड हो रहा है. ऋषि कपूर का एक स्पेशली एबल्ड चाइल्ड है जो हु इज इन वेरी गुड रिलेशंस विद ऋतिक. वो इतना हैरान है कि ऋतिक अचानक से इनको क्यों मार रहा है, अभी तक तो अब्बा जान कर रहा था. तो वो ऋतिक को मार रहा है कि छोड़ छोड़ छोड़. इतना सब कुछ बिल्ड होता है. एंड देन ऋषि कपूर का हाथ जो है वो हिलना बंद हो जाता है, और वहां पे मदर शाउट्स की भाई है तेरा. एंड दैट इज व्हेन शी लुक्स, फक मेरा भाई भी था क्या लाइफ में, मुझे कभी बताया क्यों नहीं आप लोग ने. एंड द स्पेशली एबल्ड चाइल्ड स्टार्ट्स क्राइंग. तो वो इतना बिल्ड, वो मेरे लिए इतनी कमाल का एंड था, इतने कमाल के कैरेक्टर का, इन अ वेरी ब्यूटिफुल वे.
या करेक्ट.
क्या पैशन लेके आ रहा है.
ब्यूटीफुल.
उसी के बाद वो गाना आता है अभी मुझ में कहीं थोड़ी, यही आता है ना.
यही
वो बहन वाला गाना यही है ना अग्निपथ का.
ये गाना मैंने सुना है.
आई थिंक वही है। और उस गाने में जब उसकी छोटी बहन ऋतिक से मिलने आती है, ऋतिक उसको गले लगाता है, उसकी बहन का मुंह छुप जाता है उसके डोले के नीचे।
Okay, so I'll talk about a movie that you guys, when you hear the movie, you will, yeah, it'll bring like good feelings to you also.
Okay.
The movie is 1980s Shaan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kulbhushan
Another Rohan
Kharbanda.
Sippy movie. Whoa.
Yeah, correct. Kulbhushan Kharbanda.
Shakal.
Yeah.
Also a great movie for Hazit. I just thought
Yeah.
maybe, right?
Fine, Antariksh, we'll do it with you.
Fine. I'll do it with you.
It's the first time we're plugging a future episode.
Yeah, that's it. Look out for that in what about 2 months. Kulbhushan Kharbanda. The movie, by the way, is very underrated. I don't think it's remembered as much.
Yeah.
It is an
Love that
awesome
film.
movie.
Love that
It is
film.
an awesome movie with great songs.
Yeah.
You know, Janu Meri Jaan is from that movie. It's from that movie, dude. Also that. नहीं वो नहीं, तो होली वाला, that's a Sholay. Talking about Hamma or something. Hamma.
No, that's from
Yamma. Sorry,
Yamma.
Yamma. Yeah, Yamma also from that movie.
Sure?
I'm pretty sure.
ये देखो मत डाउट में दिया मैं इनको।
है ना? Yeah, correct. So Yamma is from that movie. Yes. Oh, also from the movie is Pyar Karne Wali.
Super hit.
Yeah. Wow. What an album, bro. Wow, what an album.
The other day,
And I was realizing like, what an album.
one of my friends was like, अरे तुमने वो वीडियो देखा? हम लाइक कौन सा वाला वीडियो? कहता अरे there were these 2 godmen, they were like कि हम लोग पानी पे चल सकते हैं और फिर वो लोग पूल में चलने लगते हैं और फिर वो डूब जाते हैं और उनकी विग्स ऊपर रह जाती हैं। मैं कहा ब्रो वो गॉड पेन है, वो शान का सीन है। ठीक like वो तो बहुत वायरल हो रहा है। like वो शान मूवी का सीन है। चिल कर।
So the movie Shaan stars Amitabh Bachchan, Shashi Kapoor, Parveen Babi, Rakhi Gulzar. I think she plays the mother. Shatrughan Sinha, Kulbhushan Kharbanda playing the villain.
The mother, surprise.
Yeah. And Bindiya Goswami. Okay, and basically Kulbhushan Kharbanda is the villain.
इसमें भी crocodiles हैं।
Correct. Crocodiles and sharks and all, dude.
हाँ, crocodiles and sharks.
Yeah,
Yes.
because Kulbhushan Kharbanda is one of the few villains who like so
He's a Bond villain, basically.
He's a Bond villain.
Yeah,
Like we have the Mogambos and the
Yeah.
Kulbhushan Kharbandas. There are not that many villains who have a lair in Bollywood. This guy has a lair and an awesome lair. It's an aquarium basically. And there are like sharks and crocodiles.
and all
And if you're like, say you're in the main villain office lair, okay? And
villain office.
Okay, and
Like me in my office.
a 9 to 5 job he has. And so he's not happy with something. Like you're like a henchman. Okay, enter the room and give me bad news.
सर आपका जो कोकेन का कंसाइनमेंट आना था वो पुलिस ने पकड़ लिया।
सर आपने जो लंच ऑर्डर किया था ना उनके पास नहीं है, आउट ऑफ स्टॉक।
क्या? लंच आउट ऑफ स्टॉक कैसे हो सकता है? Press a button. Abbas falls down into the water, dude.
And crocodile eat Abbas.
He becomes crocodile lunch.
I have a question.
Yeah, and then you will come back to ruin Kabir Bedi's life also. It's fine.
Only Amitabh Bachchan is the only person who survives in history, by the way.
Yeah.
He
also survives. Kulbhushan Kharbanda also survives.
Kulbhushan Kharbanda dies, no?
No, but he survives the shark attack.
Basically,
and crocodile attack, whatever.
Yeah. But again, like
guys, he survives the shark tank is what you're saying.
Yes.
No, but I have a question about this mechanism of killing people.
Yeah.
जब 1-2 बार हुआ होगा तो दूसरे एम्प्लॉइज ने देखा होगा ना।
exactly,
तो क्यों जाके खड़े हो रहे हो वहाँ पे?
I totally see that.
ऑप्शन नहीं है ना आपके पास।
Yeah.
साइड में खड़ा हो
No,
जा,
but like he makes you stand there. No, he makes you stand there.
Like sir.
Yeah. 2 foot उधर नहीं. Like he's like talking to him. अच्छा, actually I'm trying to get a photo just like 2 steps ahead. Then he wants to
Or
be
maybe it's a different tile every time, so they don't know which tile is gonna.
That could be.
Fair.
Or all the tiles have a button. No?
So I'll tell you what happens. So actually में क्या होता है, वो उसको राउंड टेबल पे बिठा देता है, ठीक है। फिर जब वो बटन दबाता है तो सबके हाथ ऐसे होते हैं और सबके हाथों पे ऐसा हैंडकफ सा आ जाता है, ठीक है। So now you can't move.
Correct.
और अब फिर वो दूसरा बटन दबाता है जिससे वो ऐसा रूले की तरह घूमता रहता है। एंड यू ने ओनली शाकाल नोज कि किसने गलती करी है। तो वो उस जगह पे स्पॉट पे जब वो बंदा आता है तो वो ऐसा प्रेस करता है, तब तक सबकी फटी रही है कि भाई कहीं मैं तो नहीं।
So
So
again,
that-
great, memorable,
Great villain.
great villain, yeah,
Great
very
villain.
rare. So yeah, very memorable villain, very memorable,
Very
villain
memorable
death.
death. Abbas, now
Should
we're
I
waiting
give
for
my
your controversial one.
take? Okay.
Okay.
तो मुझे brief दिया गया था most satisfying character deaths on screen. Okay.
उसमें villain mention नहीं था
This
कहीं पे.
villain thing came later. Okay. So one of my choices is Shilpa Shetty from Bazigar.
उसके बिना पिक्चर होती ही नहीं.
I'm just saying that, you know, when you say the word satisfying, it's like over the years, the more you watch the film, it makes an
Makes you
impression
happy.
in your, yeah.
Like,
So now I'm like, जब
ये हुई ना बात.
पहली बार जब हमने थिएटर में देखा था ना, मैं और मेरे बहन से बहुत चक्के रह गए थे. अरे ये क्या शाहरुख खान ने कैसे मार दिया? But now every time I'm like अब फेंकेगा.
What is this? अब फेंकेगा psychopath behavior, Abbas.
अब उल्टा करेगा, you know. So now that's become like almost like, you know, so now when she falls through that glass ceiling, it gives me some weird satisfaction. I'm like, there, वो Leonardo DiCaprio वाला meme हो जाता है. So Shilpa Shetty from Bazigar, after singing किताबें बहुत सी पढ़ी
होंगे तुमने.
She couldn't read the
relationship,
character.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
the relationship.
पर
Do
चेहरा
you guys agree? Is it satisfying for you guys?
No.
not at all.
Not really.
Not even in hindsight. Because
No, bro. I mean, only because I know there's a whole movie ahead.
Yeah, but
You
now
know-
you're like, अब फेंकेगा, अब फेंकेगा.
You're
और जब वो
waiting.
पलटती है,
waiting.
like,
You're waiting.
there you go.
अब्बास तुम साइकोपैथ आदमी हो.
I'm just
Seek
saying.
help. Seek help, bro.
अच्छा ये इतने पैशन से डुबाता है उसको ये.
अरे पर वो ह्यूमन ट्रैफिकिंग कर रहा था रे. वो बेचारी प्यार में थी और डेब्यू फिल्म थी उसकी.
Whatever, man.
Did you just say whatever, man?
Yeah, when I see that scene, I'm like, there she goes.
Have you guys?
Anyway, do you have any more snail?
I did actually, but पहले आप बोल दो.
I'll just quickly Judwa. Have you seen the old
I
Judwa?
have, but I don't remember. Who
So
died in
Mukesh
that
Rishi.
movie? Oh, really? He dies in the
He
movie?
doesn't he die at the end? He's
I
a
don't
very
remember.
scary villain, is what I remember.
Okay.
So if he dies, it's a very satisfying death. You know? You get it.
ये क्या है?
I just no. I'm just. He
अगर
just got me
मरा
thinking.
होगा.
Just got me thinking of other villains, and I what other
नहीं
villains?
तो मेरे पास है, मैं बोल देता हूँ.
हाँ, I know.
ठीक है. One death that was very one character death that was very satisfying was Sonu Sood in Dabangg.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, the end climax scene is
The
pretty well
climax
done.
scene.
Yeah, that's true.
As opposed to his real life persona.
Yeah. So Dabangg I feel is the best of the Dabangs.
Yeah, of course.
ठीक है, the first Dabangg. उसके अंदर अगेन यू नो तुम सोनू सूद को थ्रू द मूवी उतना हेट नहीं करते जितना हेट तुम उसे क्लाइमैक्स सीक्वेंस में करते हो जब वो बताता है कि उसने डिम्पल कपाड़िया की कैरेक्टर को कैसे मारा. मतलब उसके पास उसका एस्थमा पंप था और उसने उसे नहीं दिया, वो सामने तड़प रही थी. एंड दैट इज व्हेन यू आर लाइक कि यार तू क्या घटिया आदमी है रे. वो उसने तो कुछ किया भी नहीं था, वो सिर्फ कुछ पैसों के चक्कर में तुमने एक मदर कैरेक्टर को मार दिया. एंड the reason why that death is very satisfying, that character's death is very satisfying is because जब सोनू सूद मरता है वो भी सांस की वजह से ही मरता है. लाइक जो सलमान खान का कैरेक्टर है वो ट्रैक्टर चलाता है और ट्रैक्टर का जो धुआं निकलता है उसके आगे सोनू सूद का मुंह पकड़ के बैठ जाता है कि जब तक वो पूरा उससे मरता नहीं तब तक वो उसका हाथ वो उसका मुंह वहीं रखता है. Another one I have is wow, I have quite a lot of satisfying deaths on my list. Ghajini from Ghajini. मतलब हाँ
वो तो पूरी पिक्चर में
हम वेट ही कर रहे हैं. मतलब एक तो असिन वाला जो सीन था उस पर तो अपन रो ही देते हैं. मतलब एक तो आज तक का मुझे ये प्रॉब्लम है कि वो बेचारी को पता ही नहीं लग पाया कि वही संजय सिंघानिया था. ठीक है, तो उसके बाद जब वो मर जाती है वो कैरेक्टर कि बिना जाने ही कि वो संजय सिंघानिया था, उनकी लव स्टोरी रह जाती है. तो गजनी को तो तुम यू लाइक भाई तेरे को तो जाना पड़ेगा, मतलब नहीं हो पाएगा लाइफ में. एंड दैट इज व्हेन एंड में जब आमिर भी वो पूरा रॉड वॉड लेकर आता है और फिर वो उसे मारता है. लव इट.
नॉट साइकोटिक एट
अरे यार
यस
मेरी एक्चुअली मतलब विलेन आर्क्स के साथ है. आप तो कह रहे हो हाँ अच्छा खासा 16 साल की बबली अच्छी सुंदर खूबसूरत प्यारी लड़की जो प्यार में या आई थिंक लाइक इन रियल लाइफ शी वाज लाइक 16 17.
Seriously?
या शी वाज एक्चुअली 17. when she started. So in the year 1991, while she was just 15, Shilpa Shetty started her career as a model by appearing in Limca television commercial, which got her opportunities for many more TV ads. Shilpa made a Bollywood debut in the 1993 thriller Bazigar, which means she was 17.
17.
Oh wow, dude, crazy.
और अगर उसके बर्थडे से पहले आई हुई तो actually 16.
There is one that I did not mention. If you can go back to Amrish Puri, you guys will agree.
कितना ही
One-
obsessed है ये आदमी अमरीश पुरी की
You guys will
character
agree.
से.
One of the most satisfying deaths in Bollywood history
Is
is
Gadar Tuga.
Thakur death in Karan Arjun.
Yeah, yes.
That is a great
Oh,
villain death.
yes.
A great
Yes.
villain. The entire movie she's been
दो
saying
जन्म
with
लिया
Karan
उसने
Arjun.
मारने
दो
के लिए.
जन्म लिया. And he dies in a very pathetic way, dude.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like his character is really meant, like, they humiliate the character
Yeah.
in his
और
death.
एंड में वो दो हार
बाहर फेंकती है.
जो फेंकती
They
है उसके
shoot
ऊपर.
his
Oh,
arms.
shit.
I always remember they shoot his
Yeah,
arms. I
yeah.
forget at the elbows or at the shoulders. So the point where he's running like this.
Yeah.
It's very funny also.
ठाकुर
Very sad.
दुर्जन मैंने कहा
ठाकुर
था
तो
ना.
जी, ठाकुर तो गयो.
गयो,
ठाकुर तो गयो.
Oh,
अरे,
yeah.
that also one of my favorite Johnny Lever scenes is in that movie where he's describing Karan Arjun क्या भाग रहे थे यार अब अरे मस्त. It's great. The entire movie, Amrish Puri first he kills the father, the Dadaji of
Yeah,
Karan Arjun.
Yeah.
Then he kills Karan Arjun also.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then he harasses their
he's
mother
he's
throughout
just
the
a
film.
dick to Rakhi throughout after that.
Yeah.
Okay, he's just like, "अरे बढ़िया, तेरे बेटे थोड़ा आने वाले हैं." And then suddenly they are back, and he doesn't believe them. All the gaon walas hate him.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone hates him. Yeah, but he knows
Still
how.
gets to watch.
The only thing is he knows how to throw a party.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
to witness Mamta Kulkarni item number.
Yeah, that's true.
Rana
Yeah.
ji, मुझे माफ करना.
Rana ji, माफ.
माफ करना.
Yeah. Also a song which again is very less remembered is Jai Ma.
अरे yeah, that was a banger.
उसमें less remember नहीं भाई.
Yeah,
Love that
yeah,
song.
yeah.
Love
It's a
that
great song.
track.
Another Kali and Amrish Puri connection.
Yeah, bro. What the fuck?
Also-
and I brought up both of them. I didn't realize.
Rohan Sippy, crocodiles, Amrish Puri, Kali.
Yeah,
Lots of
quite a
connections.
lot of
Wow.
mentions. Also, if you are talking about Amrish Puri, I have another one of Amrish Puri, bro.
It should be an Amrish Puri special.
Special, I swear. Have you watched the film कसम पैदा करने वाले की? मिथुन and Smita Patil?
No.
Oh, you haven't? What a film, dude. What a fucking film. I tell you, what a fucking film. You should definitely watch it and do an episode on that.
Sure.
A special episode on कसम पैदा
Another
करने
future
वाले की.
episode with
With
Snayhil.
Snayhil.
Oh God, what a film.
But कुछ तो बताओ
yeah,
उसके
yeah,
बारे में.
I'll tell you. It stars Mithun. It stars Smita Patil as first Mithun's wife and then Mithun's mother.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Father
yeah,
son.
yeah. And and Amrish Puri, first Mithun's dad and then Mithun's grandfather.
Okay.
So Amrish
Puri is the villain. What?
of course.
The grandfather is the villain.
Yeah. So I'll tell you now how. So Amrish Puri के दो बेटे होते हैं. One is the cool dude like Amrish Puri always wanted, and one is Mithun, who is a little like what do you call slow special. तो मतलब as such कुछ वो नहीं दिखाया एक्सट्रीमिटीज पे, बस उसको ये दिखाया कि उसको इतना टॉर्चर करते थे मिथुन को कि वो मतलब बहुत ही दबा हुआ सा रहने लग
Oh,
गया
he's like
था.
Cinderella, dude.
ठीक है.
Yeah.
And
Cinderella
then
complex.
he gets married to Smita Patil.
Okay.
And some things happen and मिथुन जो है उसको मिथुन के कैरेक्टर को अमरीश पुरी का कैरेक्टर मरवा देता है. ठीक है.
अपने बेटे को मरवा देता है.
हाँ ठीक है. एंड वहां से एंड स्मिता पाटिल को वहां से द आर्क स्टार्ट्स वेयर स्मिता पाटिल इज लाइक मेरा बच्चा जब होगा तो मैं इसको बड़ा करूंगी अपने बाप का बदला लेने
Karan
के लिए.
Arjun.
Yeah, sounds like gangs of Wasseypur.
क्या कहते हैं
Also,
मतलब
New Mithun.
वो हाँ सो ओल्ड मिथुन को ना वो लोग वैसे कर देते हैं कि लाइक to prove that he is not mentally stable. So there's this very famous dialogue in the film where Mithun is constantly saying कि मैं पागल नहीं हूँ and like you know he बेचारा struggle कर रहा है but like the entire society Amrish Puri's entire troupe is like कि you know no you are mad you are not normal you are this you are that और इन सब के pressure में आके उसकी एक्चुअली हालत खराब हो जाती है.
Okay.
तो एंड देन जब मिथुन का बेटा पैदा होता है, विच इज विदाउट मिथुन बट न्यू मिथुन, स्मिता पाटिल्स सन नाउ. तो देयर इज दिस वेरी फेमस सीन दैट वो पैदा हुआ है एंड देयर इज दिस लाइक स्टॉर्म हैपनिंग, बारिश, बिजली कड़क रही है, ठीक है, एंड ऑल दैट. एंड स्मिता पाटिल उस न्यूबॉर्न चाइल्ड को ऐसे बारिश में लेके खड़ी है, ठीक है, एंड वो रो रहा है, चिल्ला रहा है, एंड उसकी पड़ोसी आती है एंड शी इज लाइक, तू क्या कर रही है, कैसी माँ है, ये वो इसे तूफान में बचो. लाइक इसको बड़ा होके बहुत से तूफानों का सामना करना है, तो इसको मैं बचपन से ही आदत डाल रही हूँ.
Oh wow,
ठीक है, एंड वो ऐसे करके बैठी है.
And pneumonia होता है बच्चे को यार.
And then he wakes up कह रहा हूँ, he grows up to be like new Mithun. He's like all vigilante.
Now he's the cool one.
Now he's the cool one now, and he's like the savior of the entire gaon and all of that. So he falls in love with this one very beautiful girl played by Salma Agha, I guess. And now they plan to ruin Amrish Puri's life. तो सलमा आगा का जो कैरेक्टर है,
what happens to the cool actual
वही उसी पे आ रहा था. तो सलमा आगा का जो वो है, क्या कहते हैं, कैरेक्टर, वो उस एक्चुअल कूल बंदे के पास, जो अमरीश पुरी का बेटा था, उसके पास जाती है एंड उसको अपने प्यार में फंसा लेती है. एंड उसको फिर वो
like then wouldn't he be Mithun's dad's age, that original cool son?
उसका छोटा बेटा था ना भाई.
अच्छा,
बट वो उतना बूढ़ा दिखाया नहीं है.
ओके.
अच्छा.
हो सकता है, मैंने बहुत पहले देखी थी, हो सकता है there are some discrepancies.
Older men can still be attractive.
तो anyway, so
And anyone will fall into an attractive woman's traps.
Yeah. So what happened was, हो सकता है कुछ discrepancies हो बीच में. अगर आप लोगों ने देखी है तो you can correct me. And then they make that person go mad in love. ठीक है,
In love.
in love, ठीक है. तो फिर वो मतलब शीज लाइक कि मैं तो कभी तुमसे मिली नहीं, मैं तो कभी तुम्हारे साथ प्यार किया ही नहीं. एंड नाउ इज लाइक, ये तू झूठ बोल रही है, तूने मेरे साथ पूरा प्यार का वो किया,
gaslight कर रही
ठीक है,
है.
एंड ऑल दैट. एंड देन द हाईलाइट ऑफ द फिल्म फॉर मी इज दे हैव अ थ्रिलर बाय माइकल जैक्सन रिप ऑफ.
Okay.
Oh, I
In
know
the
the movie
song.
you're talking about, bro.
Yeah.
I've seen this then.
And Mithun is dressed in full thriller outfit.
Bro, similar steps and shit.
There are zombies dancing
Yeah.
in the background. आटा गिर रहा है मुंह से, एक की आंख गिर रही है. Horrible makeup, horrible as fuck
exactly
makeup.
right. Exactly
And they are trying to like, so now the son, the cool one is like intoxicated, like all drunk and shit.
The cool one is all intoxicated.
Drunk calling Salma Agha's character and all that. And वो बाहर देखता तो zombies नाच रहे हैं. And this guy Mithun is doing the famous Michael Jackson step and all that. Full Mithun style. He's like Michael तू कौन, मैं Mithun, ठीक है. And उसने सारे Michael के steps Mithun style में किए. और that happens then
मरता कैसे अमरीश पुरी?
exactly how he kills the original Mithun. So
Again,
how
there's a pattern, guys. There's a
so
pattern.
how Mithun का character tortures the new Mithun का character tortures अमरीश पुरी का character, that is very satisfying because अमरीश पुरी ने बहुत बुरी तरीके से torture किया होता है OG Mithun character को. So that's why, you know, coming full circle type sequences.
That's it, guys. I think we talked a lot about the villains and
we are not
a lot about death.
yeah.
We talked about in this episode, and now it's our time to call it at the end.
इतना hate मिलने वाला ना comments में.
नहीं यार, सही है, अच्छा है.
What's wrong with that?
अच्छा पता नहीं, चलो. He's like, what's wrong with that?
What's wrong with hate, guys? I see hate every single week.
I think we should do a special. Okay, guys, let's do a special video on IVM Pop team reading comments.
Yeah.
We absolutely.
Let's do a 10-15 minute special video where all of us read pop rap comments that we get. Great. Love it.
अब इसके लिए और नास्टी कमेंट्स.
हाँ नहीं, देखो इसका ये मतलब नहीं है कि तुम मतलब नास्टी करोगे, हम अच्छे वाले पिक करेंगे.
कर दो.
Engagement is engagement.
Engagement is ठीक है. But thank you so much for tuning in for this. And if you're still here, please do remember to hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. We are trying to grow this into something huge, and hopefully you can see the efforts you're putting into it. Thank you so much. I'm Antariksh on Instagram, Snayhil Aneja on Instagram.
No,
Abbas
just @Snayhil on Instagram.
You get it.
No, don't go and search Snayhil Aneja. I won't be there.
You search for his name, you'll find the one you're looking for. Dude. It's not rocket science.
Abbas Momin88 on Instagram.
Yes, and on Twitter you can follow him wherever he is. Thank you so much,
Twitter
guys.
without 88, just
Yes.
Abbas.
हाँ, also do drop in your comments कि अगर तुम्हारी कौन सी satisfactory
satisfying
villain
death
deaths थी या
And
character deaths
Yeah,
थी
please
for
tell
that
me if you
matter.
agree with the Shilpa Shetty death also.
Yeah.
No, don't publicly say.
Also, let us know. We are trying new things in all our other shows. We are trying like different setups, different kinds of colors in the backgrounds. Tell us what works for you. What do you think of
Yeah.
all this?
अगर हम यहाँ पे एक सलमान खान कटआउट रखें, if
Yeah,
that
or
works.
Amitabh Bachchan statue, you know? Or we actually call Amitabh Bachchan and be like, hey, would you please stand the entire
please
episode
stand
here? We won't interview you.
Just
yeah.
stand
Yeah.
like, hey.
Sir, please.
Yeah.
एक बार एक episode.
And the
you know?
expression should be Agni Astra.
Yes. यार how much will you निचोड़ो that Agni Astra
Bro, I love it.
You love it
Brahmastra
so much.
ages well.
Everywhere. Please check out the other shows on the channel. Has it aged well? Just a Filmy game show. Pop Wrap तो हम कर ही रहे हैं. And
Also,
come.
Pop Talks, which is us talking to celebrities.
Oh yeah. Yes, we thought चलो कुछ नया करते हैं. तो हमने already existing चीज को नया नाम दे दिया.
That's exactly what we've done. So now all our celebrity interviews and interviews with guests will be called Pop Talks.
Talks.
But
Nothing else changes.
It's still nothing changes for you
Yeah,
guys.
it'll be
Nothing
us
changes.
talking, us only talking.
Yeah, us only talking rubbish with awesome people, you know? It's just what we do.
Do check out the Gulshan Devi episode, which is the latest one, and the other ones also. We've done beautiful episodes with
Mohit Raina.
Sammy Kher, Shiba Chadda, Mohit Raina, and a bunch of other people. So do check those out.
And lastly,
कितना
I
है
have
हमारे
started a
अच्छा,
stand-up comedy venue in Powai. So please come and check that out. If you're in Bombay, it's a very fun space. Abbas has performed
Yeah,
there.
I'll be performing
Other
also.
people.
मैं अपना नया
all the
स्टैंड अप
scene.
मटेरियल वहीं ट्राई करने वाला हूँ, अगर मैं कभी लिखता हूँ तो.
देखो
कितने लोग आते हैं वहाँ पे?
बहुत.
फिर मैं वहाँ नहीं जाऊँगा.
All right, please come guys. See you. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
IVM